ICSE Maths Class 9 to exercise 16C. Question number 1 देखिए. Find the area of a parallelogram whose base and heights are given below. So there are 4 parts of this question. Here the base is 8 centimeter, height is 3 centimeter. So the area will be equal to 8 into 3, that is 24 square centimeter. This will be the answer. In the second part, the base is 2.8 centimeter and height is 5 centimeter. So the area will be equal to 2.8 into 5, that will be equal to 14 square centimeter. Third part, base is 12 millimeter and height is 8.7 millimeter. So the area will be equal to base into height, that is 12 into 8.7, it will be equal to 104.4 square millimeter. Now the fourth part will be base is 6.5 meter and height is 4.8 meters. So the area will be equal to 6.5 into 4.8 and it will be equal to 31.20 square meter. And these are the answer of these 4 parts. Now come to the question number 2. Question number 2. Here the area of parallelogram is 1 and 1 by 2 airs. In one air there are 100 square meter. So this is 1.5. So 1.5 will be multiplied to 100. So the area of parallelogram is 150 square meters. So the base of the parallelogram is given, that is 20 meters. Therefore the height will be equal to area divided by base. That is 150 divided by 20, that will be equal to 7.5 meters. This will be the required answer. Now see the question number 3. Question number 3 states that in a parallelogram ABCD, AB is 8 centimeter, BC is 5 centimeter, perpendicular from A to DC is 3 centimeter. Find the length of the perpendicular drawn from B to AD. So you see here, ABCD is a parallelogram. The perpendicular drawn from A to CD is AM, and AM is equal to 3 centimeter. So the area we can easily find that this will be the base and this is the perpendicular. So the base into height. For 8 centimeter, this 8 centimeter will be base. At that time, 3 centimeter will be height. Similarly, perpendicular has been drawn from B to AD. That is BN. We have to determine the BN, means perpendicular distance between BC and AD. So here at that time, this will be the 5 will be the base and perpendicular will be BN. In both the cases, area should be equal because the area parallelogram will remain same. Either you are finding from the taking the base 8 centimeter or taking the base 5 centimeter. In both the cases, only the perpendicular will be changed. If you are taking the AD as a base, at that time the perpendicular will be taken from B to AD. Similarly, if you are taking the base CD, then you have to take the perpendicular from A to AD, CD. So 5, you see the 5 into BN should be equal to 8 into 3. So therefore the BN will be equal to, that is perpendicular distance, 8 into 3 divided by 5, it will be equal to 4.8 centimeter. Now come to the question number 4. A parallelogram has sides 34 centimeter, 20 centimeter. One of its diagonal is 42 centimeter. Calculate its area. You see, the ABCD is a parallelogram. AB is equal to 34 centimeters, so opposite side will be also 34 centimeters. This will be the 20 centimeter. BC is 20 centimeters, therefore the AD opposite sides are equal in parallelogram. So one of the diagonal is given, that is 42 centimeters. As we know that the one diagonal divides the parallelogram into equal triangle having the same area. So the area will be the same. You see here the 34, 20 and 42. If you take the Hurons formula, again you will get the same thing. Here again 42, 34, 20. The sides of the triangles are the same here. So just to work out with the help of Hurons formula, I find out the area of the triangle ABC. So in that case the S will be equal to 34 plus 20 plus 42 divided by 2. It will be 96 divided by 2, and ultimately it will be equal to 48 centimeter. So the area will be equal to square root of 48 in bracket 48 minus 34, 48 minus 20, 48 minus 42. So just solve it, 48 as it is. Here it will be 14, 28 and 6. Now we split it in perfect square or prime factorization form. So 16 into 3, that is 48. 7 into 2, that is 14. 7 for the 28. Again 3 into 2, that is 6. Now take out the square root of this. It will be 4 into 7 into 3 into 2 into 2. That will be equal to 336 square centimeter. As we know that the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle CDA, that is the area of the parallelogram will be equal to twice the area of ABC. Therefore the area of parallelogram will be equal to twice into 2 into 3 into 336. It will be equal to 672 square centimeter. Now come to the question number 5. Question number 5 states that ABCD is a parallelogram with the side AB is equal to 12 centimeter. Its diagonals AC and BD are of the length 20 centimeter and 16 centimeter respectively. Find the area of parallelogram ABCD. Here you see the ABCD is a parallelogram. So one of the side, that is the length AB is given, that is 12 centimeter. Diagonal, the length of the diagonal is 20 centimeter. AC is 20 centimeter. And BD is 16 centimeter. So half of the BD will be equal to OD, that is 8 centimeter. Here OC will be equal to 10 centimeter, half of the 20, that is 10 centimeter here. So the area of OCD, here you see we are having all the three sides. Here 8, 10, 12. So 12 plus 8 plus 10 divided by 2, that is 30 divided by 2, that will be equal to 15. So by Hurons formula, you just find out the area of the OCD, triangle OCD, root of 15 in bracket 15 minus 12, 15 minus 8, 15 minus 10. So ultimately just now we split it, 5 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 5. So now take out 5 into 3 common, square root of this and root 7. So 15 root 7, or you can take out in the decimal form, the root 7 value will be equal to 2.645. So that will be equal to 39.675 centimeter square. As the diagonal divides the parallelogram in 4 equal area of the triangles. So the area of parallelogram will be, parallelogram ABCD will be equal to 4 times of 39.675 that will be equal to 158.7 square centimeter. Or from here you just take 5 3 are 15 root 7, so 4 into 5 root 7, it will be equal to 60 root 7 square centimeter. This is the answer given in your textbook. Now come to the question number 6. Here the question number 6 start pertaining to the rhombus. What is the area of the rhombus which has diagonal 8 centimeter and 10 centimeter? So as you know the properties of the rhombus, diagonal bisect each other at right angle. So the area of the rhombus will be equal to 1 by 2 into the product of the diagonals. So 1 by 2 into 8 into 10, that will be equal to 40 square centimeter. Now come to the question number 7. The area of the rhombus is 98 square centimeter and one diagonal, that is 14 centimeter. Given the length of the other diagonal, we have to find out. Let it be D. Say that it is D. So 1 by 2 into 14 into D should be equal to 98. So 14 7s are 98. So cross multiply, D will be equal to, means the other diagonal will be equal to 7 into 2, that will be equal to 14 centimeter. Now come to the question number 8. PQRS is a rhombus. PQ is given, that is 3 centimeter, and as you know that the sides of the rhombus are equal, so the PQ is 3 centimeter, means all the sides are 3 centimeter. So the perimeter of PQRS will be equal to 4 into 3, that is 12 centimeter. Second, height, that is 2.5 centimeter. Area of the rhombus will be equal to, side given here, the height is given, that is 2.5. Basically rhombus is a parallelogram. So once the height is given and the base is given, so multiply it, base into height, that is 3 into 2.5, it will be equal to 7.5 square centimeter. This will be the required answer. Now come to the third part. The diagonals of the rhombus are 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Find its perimeter. The side of the rhombus will be worked out, but like this: square root of 8 by 2 whole square plus 6 by 2 whole square. It will be equal to 16 plus 9, that will be equal to root 25, and that is 5. Means side of the rhombus will be 5 centimeter. Therefore the perimeter will be equal to 4 into 5, that is equal to 20 centimeter. Now come to the question number 9. Here the question number 9 states that the side of a rhombus are 5 centimeter each and one of the diagonal is 8 centimeter. Calculate the length of the other diagonal, the area of the rhombus. We have to calculate the length of the other diagonals and the area of the rhombus. Now side of the rhombus is 5 centimeter, one diagonal is 8 centimeter. So this diagonal, as you know that the diagonal bisect each other. So this will be the 8 by 2 and this will be the D by 2, means half of the diagonal. So means 1/4 part of the diagonal has been represented here. So D by 2 whole square will be equal to 5 square minus 8 by 2 ka whole square. It will be equal to 5 square minus 4 square. That will be equal to 9 into 1. So D by 2 will be equal to 3 centimeter. Means D will be equal to 3 into 2, that is 6 centimeter. Means other diagonal will be equal to 6 centimeter. Now we are having the diagonal 8 and 6. So the area of the rhombus will be equal to 1 by 2 product of the diagonals. That is 8 into 6, that is 24 square centimeter. This will be the answer of question number 9, second part. Now come to the last question, that is 10th question. Question number 10 states that in the given figure, ABCX is a rhombus. ABCX is a rhombus of the side 5 centimeter. Angle BAD and ADC. BAD and ADC are right angles. If DC is equal to 8 centimeter, calculate the area of ABCX. Means area of rhombus ABCX. We have to find the now you see here CD is given, that is 8 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. AX is 5 centimeter. Here BC is also 5 centimeter. AB is also, means the sides of the rhombus are equal to, each equal to 5 centimeter. So this is 3, 4, 5. This is the Pythagorean triplet, as you know. So once it is given that it is 3, it is 5. So you can easily find out the AD. That is 5 square minus 3 square, square root लीजिए, that will be equal to 4. So in this way you can find out the height. This is the height, this is the base, and basically the rhombus is a parallelogram, therefore its area will be equal to the base into height. So ABCX is a rhombus, DC is equal to 8 centimeter, DX is equal to 8 minus 5, that is 3 centimeter, and AD is equal to 5 square minus 3 square, that is 8 into 2, that is equal to 16, and it will be, the square root will be 4 centimeter. So the area of the rhombus ABCX will be equal to 5 into 4, that is 20 square centimeter. That's all.